He says, you don't own me, and he says, well, I own your fucking job, and you don't work here anymore.
That'd be pretty crazy to get fired over styling.
Well, no, it wasn't that, but it was disrespect to the higher-ups. Like,
Yeah.
you don't tell the person that's paying you, you don't own me.
There's definitely a better way of approaching the situation than that.
It was so good. I heard because the conference room is like right there, so we're all listening to that. But we hear it start getting heated, and then we hear the fucking blow.
Not a keyboard tick in the office.
This is why you build these things into pre-commit, so you don't have to argue face to face. It's a very indirect confrontation.
Again, I don't know. Like, I've been at different organizations, and I understand that. Like, haha, funny, yeah, do what you want, but I got to pay my mortgage, so I got to do what they say.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky at our place. Like, people can basically criticize anybody, and they do, and it's taken as just the work. So
yeah, we can criticize most people. You just don't criticize the financier of the business because he's short-tempered and deep-pocketed.
Yeah, the biggest argument we had was over line length. Like, AE is the Pepe default. 88 is the default for black, which was like 10% more. But some people want like 120 characters, and there's no compromise. Like,
I don't like 88. I would just go with any other number than that.
I like it, but I can see why plenty of people don't.
I wouldn't advocate for dog whistles in my like style guide.
What does that mean?
88 is just the number associated with white supremacists in America, probably internationally.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know the symbol.
Starts going down to like 88. I'm like,
I'm saying I just can't not see that as what I. You know what I mean? That's why it's called a dog whistle, though, because to y'all know what the fuck you talking about. You know, someone blows a dog whistle, no one hears it. But the people that know, the people that can hear, that's the point.
Yeah, I'm thinking, like we're either going to travel in time, or we're going to commit a hate crime. No.
I'm going to dip because it's quite late where I'm at right now. So
okay, good night.
Don't really.
It was nice chatting.
Night, buddy.
Bro, what a smart kid, bro.
Have a good.
Let's go on the guys' conversation. Those
What?
not having voice verification, but I finally did. Happy to be here with the Python.
Oh, welcome.
Frustrating.
Happy to have you, buddy.
Yeah.
We get that. We get that a lot.
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of hard
It's
for
for
people
good
to
reason.
sometimes. It's for good reasons. I support it. Like, I haven't seen it being done anywhere else, but it is what it is.
Yeah, we actually just
If you were,
we just reduced
If you were
our
around
gate
before-
requirements a bit.
Ooh, what's the new game?
like, if you were
It's
here when it was a
25
problem,
messages, but over 9 10-minute blocks now instead of just 3. So it's to prevent on the spamming, because that was the big issue with the 50 messages. People looked at that like a wall, and they started just spamming. So,
But I mean, all right, 25 is fair. Whatever.
I think
20
25
blocks.
looks less intimidating. So,
But
Yeah,
ironically, it might be much more challenging. You know what I mean? Like someone that
it
actually
is.
chatted for a bit would be in.
yeah,
Now
it
it's
is more
like,
challenging.
Come in
But people
sparingly.
can't just spam now, so that's the joy.
you know what does slightly bug me though? The 9-10 minutes.
Yeah,
It's like it should be like a round number, like 10 minutes. Like, just from a
1,000 second intervals.
1 minute
No.
30. No, not 1 minute 30. 1 hour
512 seconds. That's just shy of 10 minutes.
is fine. Like, that sounds reasonable. 1 minute, 1 hour 30 minutes sounds reasonable, but 9-10 minute blocks. Ooh.
Yeah, but 2 to the 9th second blocks. How does that sound?
more confusing.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even know what's happening anymore, bro.
But 512 seconds is less than 600, so it's like, yeah. but 512 is a fun number. And then 2 to the 9th is even more fun. Oh, they are the same.
Is someone driving right now?
Yeah, I'm driving. Sorry.
You should not be in a call, sir.
I mean, who doesn't want to learn about? I mean, who doesn't want to learn on Python? Learn about Python or talk about it while they're driving? Like
This guy.
I think he's playing safe, guys.
There's some joke about Python wheels there that I'm too tired to work out.
I like how we're also quiet. I like that part. But I'm kidding you.
It gets strangely quiet in here when there's a lot of people sometimes. It's very interesting.
I know, right?
I mean,
I don't know.
I'd
I don't
see that as a good way to focus. Kind of. I don't know. For me, maybe for me, probably be doing something at that moment. I guess.
But see, that's what the live coding chat is for. If you want to like code hard.
Oh, really? Wow.
That's what. Well, that's what I assume. Like based on the fact that these channels all have names and like person limits that are different too. Because like the code/help one you'll see has a 5-person limit, which is more like a focused effort to get one person some solid help, and that's not meant to just be like a hey everyone let's just screw around and talk about whatever.
I need help.
I'll put that in my
Live.
I need
notes.
it.
I like the voice chats because oftentimes here we talk about not coding. So like after a day of working coding, it's nice to like sit here and talk about nothing with other people that are like on a good intellectual level. We have great conversations here. It's a good old time.
And we do a lot of kitty watching, a lot of watching of cats.
Cats, yes, we love cats here. They are great, and they do make appearances. And there are some celebrity cats that we have here.
Help cat. How do you remove the thing on the label on T-Kenter?
What thing on the label?
Like there's this gray thing on the background of the label.
Share a screenshot, and then maybe we'll be able to.
Yeah, look in voice chat, text 0.
Is that the whole app right now, just like that tiny rectangle?
No, I got you.
If you share like the whole image. Oh no, I was gonna if you just share it because I see it's a 1280 by 600 box, but
let's see.
You need
Allen's code.
Oh, you need the full screenshot. I got you.
Yeah, just so like I can now put this code with that, and I don't have to run anything, and then I can. Okay, I see now where your problem may be. Well, not yet, but I see what you mean.
Okay, so where's money? Money is.
I missed the question. What's the question?
This is
Are
why
we
I
trying to make the
think you
buttons the same size?
No, the gray, make
the
it go
background
away.
gray color, yeah.
Oh, okay.
We don't like that the label comes with a giant background. We want just money to be.
Yes,
Got it.
I don't like that. I feel
Can you
unsafe.
make BG equals none?
There's only
that a
background.
valid- Argument?
If you can use RGBA, you can make it transparent instead.
I can't even use
Yeah.
BG label.
Yeah, but is it RGBA or is it just RGB?
No,
Or does it
looks
accept
like it's
both?
RGB. I think doing transparency in Tkinter is fiddly.
I was gonna say it's Tkinter. I wouldn't expect alphas to be in there.
Right, Batgirl has alpha.
Yeah, there's no alpha. Yeah,
Tkinter
there's no
should have
alpha in
alpha.
label. There's not even a single background. Are we for real? What? It's a fuck. Bro, ain't no way.
Just as an experiment, because I don't know the answer off the top of my head, for the BG argument, can you provide none as the argument, as in like the
No,
object?
there's no BG
not-
argument. I can't pass the BG argument.
Where
Labels do have a BG argument, so
Is it the background one?
See how you've got
Yeah.
highlight background equals black, BG equals grey.
Oh, I was writing in the wrong thing. Oh my god. I was writing on the place. Alright.
You figured it out.
It doesn't
Yes.
take none.
I figured
Okay.
it out. I got it. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Python GUIs are dire. I've never found a good solution for like a nice modern GUI.
Yeah, that's why I don't make them in Python.
Custom
WebDev.
Tkinter is fine. Yeah, WebDev is also.
Has anyone finished the qualifier yet?
Honestly, WebDev is probably the best solution since you
Oh,
can
yeah.
you can share it with people. You know what I
Yep,
mean?
exactly.
And you can actually
I am
inspect it
not
visually.
keen on Kinter's design in that you have to write code in Python to create the UI design. The placement of things, the colors of things, and all of that. It's not its own separate thing from the back end code. Like you've got the interface, and then you've got the code that the interface interacts with. But in Tkinter, they're the same thing.
Well, that's only because you write spaghetti code. If you really wanted to, you could probably abstract away your UI from your logic and have separate files and separate folders and separate,
I mean, there's
and then
just
you're
like
importing things across. But
Well, like-
the key to Tkinter is it doesn't require you to use multiple tools, so a beginner can immediately get something that's offering them feedback. Even with Python.
It's just that when I've worked with Kivy, because I broke my self into UI stuff for Kivy as opposed to Tkinter. Kivy allows you to do it both ways. You can write your code and do it all that way in just Python, but it also has a separate
Kivy-lang.
KVLang, for describing into existence the UI in a really nice, clean sort of way. There's a little bit of Python dashed in there sometimes, but for the most part, it's a nice segregation of responsibilities.
I do know for a fact I've written MVC styled Tkinter before for a little tutorial that I did for my club. So it is possible to actually do MVC architecture with Tkinter.
But it's still in Python code.
But
Yeah.
Opal, the point of Tkinter is not to be a proper GUI framework to create enterprise solutions. Let's look at the point of Tkinter.
What's the point of
Give
Tkinter?
people an easy GUI to build things in Python.
For
By
beginners.
Oh, yeah.
easy, I
It's
mean it
looking
doesn't
more so
require you
for-
to learn a million new things. And that is why there isn't a separate
more so for
Tkinter lang,
desktop, right?
because
Because it has a bunch of widgets.
that would just complicate matters for these beginners. And it's just trying to say, look, coding is fun, and look, you can make these things,
Yeah, like
and
me.
welcome to Python.
Exactly, like me. That's me right there.
You're pitting Tkinter against actual GUI solutions trying to say make proper tools in Python. Whereas Tkinter is here to introduce people and help them along. Just because, yeah, look, this buy sell option, look how quickly he's got that done.
Look, I think with a complicated enough meta class, you can get like a really imperative kind of style, declaration style.
Python CSS.
What is that declarative? Would be like Dart, I guess, and Flutter.
Has anyone worked with Turtle?
Where I'm just like, Turtle is fun. Turtle is great to visual. Yeah, that's what it does. Obviously, it's great for it. But Turtle is amazing for teaching you concepts.
Yeah, I was doing some like small drawing stuff, but I thought the docs were pretty like not well documented. Is there like a third party site or no?
I imagine there's many, but I
Yeah, there's-
didn't dig into
yeah, there's-
Turtle as much as I.
There's probably a ton of third-party places that give turtle
Okay.
hints, but
Because I know Selenium, I was doing some work with that, but the official one, I think it was more so for Java, and it was like bare bones. But there was another one for like Python that was pretty well documented.
I mean, most
I've
docs
never been
kind of
disappointed.
Assume that you're like a like experienced programmer. You know what I mean? Like,
True.
I've never been disappointed with the real Python tutorial. I just dropped one in Voice Chat 0, and they're highly
Okay.
recommended by me and probably many others resource for any concepts that you like want to learn. So in this case, Tkinter, like they do have a bunch of paid stuff, and I think it's gotten worse with time. But this one is pretty long and free.
Okay.
I have been when I was first learning Python. I believe I probably played around mostly with Turtle. When I was reading the official documentation, I preferred the downloadable PDFs in a zip format versus the web format. They might be roughly similar, but for whatever reason, my mind liked that better.
That's crazy. You know what? I mostly used like help in the REPL.
Yeah,
seriously, that's what I used. That's kind of crazy. I think that's crazy on my part.
That's good because then you don't have to be online.
Yeah, well, I was just like when I was learning Python, like I was always in the REPL. Like I always had a REPL open, doing something like just open, like always. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
In the background, like I had a REPL open. So like if I had like a Python question, I would just like, like experiment or something.
Yeah.
And but if I had questions with docs, I would just call the help function on a random function.
Yep, I still do that.
I don't know. I think that's kind of like an insane thing to do for like a beginner, but that is what I did.
Yeah. Well, it used to be
all right
okay
if you know how to do it. It's confusing to some people.
Yeah.
I've had to spend almost like an hour walking some people through how to use the help function, which is a bit of an indictment on my instruction ability, I feel. I think we've all been there with some people.
Yeah, I think the problem is that part of it used to be that these Unix tools were so focused. It was very clear what they were for. And now you use these huge spanning tools. So the docs are not just for working out what function does what, but working out what the hell this is even for and when I should use it.
Man, anyways.
I haven't played with a Turtle program in years. I'm tempted to go through that entire
I don't think I've ever actually
tutorial.
played with Turtle.
I've got fractals using it mostly.
Cool. Yeah, I wanted to like get used to drawing like my own, what's it called? Like collision detection. So I just wanted to play around with Turtle because I have experience with Pygame, just doing some like small programming stuff. But I wanted to do something that was like more, I guess, low level.
I don't know if I'd consider it low level Turtle.
No,
but...
it's Turtle is a few levels of abstraction above low level.
I don't know
for collision detection in Turtle, like wouldn't that bring you down? Like you're working with some basic tools now to determine whether or not things have collided, right? Because Turtle doesn't give you like did crash.
Yeah, so I basically had to make like my own like dimensions and then check on each frame if it was colliding or not. Because Pygame does like the on tick and stuff like that. So I just had to build a lot of the core utils that are in Pygame.
Yeah, that's fun though. Getting to like reinvent some of those bits.
Cool.
I'm the type that then just goes to like arcade because I'm like Pygame doesn't have enough built in.
What does arcade have that like Pygame doesn't? I don't know much of the difference. It's not like a sarcastic question.
I don't have a list handy. It's been a while since I've used either, to be perfectly frank. But I much preferred making games in arcade than Pygame. I know
that's fair. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right, Curve. It is more rendering. It's more like just like straight graphics. Like a lot of my Pygame projects, like when I was first like learning Python, were just like dumping like NumPy arrays into like surface buffer. You know what I mean? Like just like I'd have just like a NumPy array, and then I would just dump it into the.
With it, I just do stuff in NumPy and then plug it into the graphics.
Yeah. I would just like work with a RGBA, like a base RGBA array, and like not do anything else with Pygame. So, like,
I think. So to back the conversation up, I don't know why we didn't mention it, but I think Pygame is actually excellent for GUI development for Python.
Yeah, maybe. Like, there's no like. I don't know of I'm sure there is one, but I don't know of a widget library for Pygame. But like building that out,
make your own, yeah.
Yeah. Building that out, you could learn a lot about like.
That argument, so is Turtle.
GUI stuff. Like doing that with Turtle would be insane, but you could also, you could do.
It would look really cool.
Does it take like 8 minutes for me to be able to like do something like
draw a widget
inescapable like loading screen, or like you see the fucking 17 publishers involved and Escape doesn't do anything? You're like, I hate opening this game.
Turtle go fast. There's ways you can make it faster. The default settings has built-in delays into it when you're drawing, and you can turn those off.
That would be actually crazy to develop like a GUI with Turtle.
Turtle's built on top of Tkinter.
Yeah, it would be like a GUI on top of a GUI. Yeah, that kind of
That's pretty meta.
Yeah, that's how you know you're going somewhere.
Yeah.
Turtle has clicks that you can do. It has it listens to clicks at locations. So that's, and it draws stuff. So from there, easy.
Yeah, I mean, plenty of the old like arcade games drew their little logo with little turtles, agents, and so forth. Little menu things.
I love the turtle skateboard gifs. Like.
It's a real turtle too.
Yeah. Every time I see it on Reddit, I watch it like so much. Especially the one where he like flips around. You know where
he chases the cat. He always loves the cat. Yeah.
I can love it so much.
They must love being able to go so fast.
Yeah, it's gotta feel like being in the water. That's why it's like so happy.
I don't think they even go that fast in the water. Like those wheels got them moving on that floor.
Oh yeah, he loves going fast.
He's fucking zooming in there, and he's trying to go faster. And then at the end, he tries to brake. You see that? He like puts his feet down. He's like, "Whoa, wait, we're gonna crash!" And then he's like, "Let's go."
I like turtles. They're fun.
They're savages. You ever watch them eat?
Yeah, they're scary when they eat.
Yep.
What
was that sound?
What was that sound?
Wow. Can you play MIDI sounds through Turtle? Is that a thing?
What?
Not that I know of.
No.
Is there a MIDI library for Python? I'm sure there has to be one, right?
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
Is Pygame still the standard for playing sounds?
I've looked at like ways to play sound. Like I could never found like a good. Because I've thought of trying to like find like a way to incorporate sound into like a terminal library, but
MIDI has fallen out of favor a little bit. I feel.
Yeah. MIDI's very. I don't know, like ancient by now. You know what I mean?
It was more of a thing in the 90s and early aughts, but now.
I need to compress this song down to 5 kilobytes.
There is a library called Music 21, which can be used to create MIDI files, but not play them directly.
There's like play sounds. Is that what the library? That's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
I believe that actually the documentation of Python itself, or maybe it might have been in the PEP, actually recommends that people use Pygame to play audio.
Is it still Pygame recommended? Because I know it was.
That seems crazy.
I agree. It sounds a little bit off.
PlaySound hasn't been updated for 4 years, so.
Would you like to play audio in general or just like something specific?
Yeah, just audio in general. I have like a gist somewhere, like a GitHub gist, like building like sound files with NumPy. I don't know what I used to play them though. Try to find that.
It's pretty bad when the number one thing to run sound files is a game engine. That's when you know like we're missing something in the ecosystem.
It says a lot, yes.
I just want like a VLC for Python.
I use Sound Device to play.
I don't see like playing sounds as part of like the main use cases for Python though. So that might be why
fair.
they haven't.
That's a good point.
Like, with a proper...
Enough people would want it, and something should exist.
Even like a binding around a different languages version.
This has pretty recent commits, like 2 months ago. Sound Device. So maybe that's like.
But how many of the companies that are cutting the fat checks to the Python organization are saying we need Python to play sound better? And how many of them are saying we need this, that, or the other for...
It is like... I don't know. It doesn't seem like a very esoteric ask or whatever. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah, I agree.
What are the basic computer functions to be able to play sound? You should be able to do that programmatically in a programming language.
Yeah. I know we have bindings to like
FFmpeg.
But maybe. Like that's like that's like also like a dependency on like a huge, like
because they say why
you
should we
get
reinvent
sucked in
the wheel?
ecosystem.
Someone else already built it.
It's fine. Yeah. I've had issues trying to like run FFmpeg on Windows, but that's like a Windows.
Maybe a 12-year-old in their basement built it and it's like perfect, but they didn't publish it on GitHub.
I think yellow and orange are out of place. They're JSON.
Oh fuck. Yeah, you're right. Why would you say that?
Is there anywhere that
Because
says like
wrong.
what this library supports for like audio formats?
What Sound Device?
Yeah, Sound Device.
I
can't see it.
I haven't looked at it. I used it to play like NumPy arrays directly. Is that weird? Like, I didn't even use like a format. I was just like building, like arrays of. I don't know what it was.
It's interesting.
I can show you like. Here, this is what I was doing with it. I was like building like songs out of NumPy arrays.
Ooh, nice. Oh, using like the notes and like saving them as arrays?
Yeah. Like I would build like the actual notes. Yeah. It's just like stupid. It's like kind of like building like MIDIs from scratch or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Only the format's probably much nicer. I don't know if you've ever looked into MIDI encoding. It's pretty terrible.
I mean, my format's pretty good. It's just like a bunch of tuples, but yeah.
Do I need to import something for this to work?
Oh yeah.
What do I need to import?
For which to work? Are you talking about what we're talking about?
No, the gist thingy.
The GitHub things.
Yeah, the GitHub that he made to play like songs with arrays.
You're probably gonna need
Sound device, NumPy, more
sound
editor
device.
tools. Those are all third party.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Pip install
So more editor tools, NumPy, and sound device.
device. Pip install more editor. How do you spell that? With an underscore.
You know, you could separate installs by a space with just one pip install.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Nice little shortcut.
Yeah. What more? More in the editor
NumPy.
tools? NumPy. Meanwhile, copy it. Probably use Sublime.
Oh, this Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
I'd recommend
the
like,
bottom one is
Heck
a
yeah.
virtual
I'll
environment.
do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Hell yeah.
Jamal. Jamal?
the top one is cooler though. It's like it's one of the preludes from like the Bach preludes and etudes or whatever.
Ursina was fun. I'm glad they're still going with that. That's been years since.
I had some complaints with Ursina a long time ago. I think with like code style, but I haven't looked at it in a while.
Yeah. From Ursina import star. Go.
Yeah.
If there
Still
are
how
any
they do it.
issues you encounter with it, I guess you just have to bear them.
Also, they had like some like
I got it.
globals
Thank
like
you.
sprinkled out. Back when I last looked at it, there was like a bunch of global keywords here. I don't know if they've changed it. There's still quite a bit of globals in the library.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. From Ursina import star. Yeah.
Module NumPy has no attribute float. Did I pip install something wrong?
What? Wildcard
Nothing.
imports become more appropriate the more focused the scope of the when I say scope, I don't mean like scope, like the more focused the scope of the project is in that module.
Yeah, Ursina is the wrapper of your entire game. So, like, it's okay for them to take over because you're now writing Ursina code. You're no longer just Python. Ursina's like...
That's like inversely proportional to the number of other things you are also importing. Sort of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like
Not
it's
really.
kind of insane to. I actually feel like they have less globals than the last time I looked. I feel like maybe
Maybe
they've been cleaning up some of them.
Like in general, not polluting the namespace, good. Like wildcard imports, generally, yes, avoid. But sometimes maybe.
Oh, that's another thing. Well, I wasn't. Yeah, that also.
Maybe with I don't know. Yes, trust. Go on.
Now I'm thinking of Mad World.
What's it using for shaders?
Have we all listened to the Pep 8 song that Lemon
yeah.
uploaded?
Yeah, very good. Very good.
Wildcard imports are to be avoided.
It looks like Sound Device is just for arrays, and you have to like, and you have to use like a different library to load it into an array, like whatever format you want.
That sucks.
You take like the WAV file and run it through another library called like Sound File.
Yeah.
And then from there you can play it as an array.
I know there's the standard lib WAV module, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think standard lib has a couple audio modules.
They might have
Yeah,
deprecated it.
Deprecated.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it might have gotten removed, Curve. Yeah, you might be right.
That's why they mentioned Pygame.
Right. Oh man, someone's got to jump on this. We need a new, better audio program.
This could be a good, fun project to do. Or maybe not a fun project, like
I don't know about fun.
A very tedious
audio
project.
encoding. Yeah, no, it's really not fun.
You would need to consider the different operating systems that exist in the ecosystem. And that sort of can be a little bit opinionated, maybe.
I mean, there's not like so many audio formats that like you might care about. There's only like a few that you actually care about, like
MP3.
I don't actually think anybody cares about WAV anymore. Actually, you know what I mean? Like, mostly just MP3. Like, if you could get like an MP3 to an array, then you're golden.
MP3 is proprietary, isn't it?
Maybe. I have no idea.
I don't know.
It is like widespread, so that's
like that might need licensing to actually have encoding and all that sort of stuff.
How does VLC
do
things?
And the other thing to consider would also be the different audio interfaces of the different operating systems. And Linux would have more than Windows and Apple, because Linux has got things like Pulse Audio and Jack-D.
Yeah, if we have bindings to libVLC, then you should.
But then should people have to download VLC stuff?
Yeah. If you want,
it should just be Python. Like you import the standard library module, and it has all the things that is needed to play audio on any given operating system that is likely to be run.
VLC is like got an army of programmers that would go to war over it. Somebody sued VLC.
Be right back.
I'm fucking showing up with a Molotov or something.
Yeah, I get the sense that VLC and Python would be friends.
No, there is a library for like a Python bindings for libVLC. Okay, so WAV is still in the standard lib. WAV is so.
Is it raining where someone is?
Yes, me.
Sounds like it's
I can turn on noise cancelling. There we go.
Yeah, I don't how the WAV format can't be very well used anymore, right?
It should still be supported. It's still like it's a thing.
Yeah, it is a thing. I just don't know how widespread it is. I mean, like, I feel like any audio file I would have on my computer would almost always be MP3 or maybe like FLC. Like, what is that the lossless one?
Whack.
Yeah.
FLAC.
Fair enough. Does it support both, or maybe not? One thing that I really want in the standard library is like a grapheme splitter, like taking like a Unicode string and like splitting it into graphemes. I feel like that should be in the standard library, but it's like not.
Into graphemes.
Yeah, like extended
Like
grapheme
pixel
clusters.
arrays.
Like a grapheme can be like multiple Unicode code points. So like, but there's like a algorithm to determine like a grapheme. Like set out in the Unicode standard or whatever. So like I feel like that should be part of the standard library. Like Rust has that in the standard library. You know, and it's newer. It's like Python's been around forever. Why don't we have this thing? Or maybe this isn't standard library. I actually don't know. Somebody that knows Rust can tell me. What is this? Is this standard library or not? No? Okay.
Maybe looking at other languages to see how they handle things might
Just 200 million downloads. Okay, well, I mean it's very popular crate, or at least yeah. I mean, Python's missing like this like grapheme split. I feel like though like we have like a Unicode like module, but it's mostly like just for like getting like Unicode properties of a character. I think I don't know exactly what's in that.
I like how we've pivoted like seamlessly from talking about audio stuff and you're talking about
Unicode. Yeah. I was just like thinking of like, I was thinking of other things that, yeah. Obviously, I'm always thinking about Unicode. This is a salt die thing. Yeah, this is my fault.
Question: what's the latest version of Python that had like the improvements and stuff that runs faster, or that works faster?
3.11. That's some big
3.11.
Yeah.
What the latest version of Python? Wait, let me check.
The latest version is 3.13. 3.14 is coming out in October.
Oh, in October? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, looking up to it.
I'm guessing it's October because it was October last year.
Bleeding edge.
Yeah.
I mean, you generally want to stay reasonably recent within the support period. You know, the latest version of Python that also supports all of the versions of the libraries that you want to be using is the General Go. Sometimes staying at the real bleeding edge of the versioning means that you don't have the modules that you want to use. Just they're not built for that version of Python yet.
Wait, Python features or Rust features?
No. Like modules that.
Sorry, I'm talking to Curve. I'm talking about to Curve.
Sorry, I'm AFK.
Oh, Rust features.
We still have to support.
What's
Python 3.8
what's
at
the
Plus.
Rust async stuff? Is it like insane or is it like sane?
Well, good going.
Sane. It doesn't look too bad from what I'm just looking at the features webpage. It doesn't look too insane, yeah. Is async a macro? What's going on with that? Okay, okay, fair enough. I did not know that.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, okay, okay. I can figure out kind of what's going on from that. Yeah, I've seen TS Suiting like implement these async like structs, which is with poll, you know, in C. I don't know if anybody else watches this guy.
Oh, did you have much input on the discussion with regards to the server tag, SNEC? Like when you were discussing, like when that was getting discussed, were you part of that conversation?
I voted for a different tag. That's all I can say. I voted for what did I vote for? Like something like more boring, like pi or something like that.
Right, because Mindful Dev and I, we were trying to workshop ways of spelling out Python in full, because even though you can only have 4 characters, you know, there are some
Unicode
characters
characters
more than one letter.
Yeah. But the tags don't support like all the Unicode characters either, so they're kind of limited. Like you can't do like emojis in the tags and stuff like that, like which would be Unicode code points. So maybe like it would work and maybe it wouldn't.
Oh well.
Yeah, I pitched them.
We made a little bit of an effort.
I pitched them. Nobody bit.
Oh,
So I wrote. So this is what I watched this by Soding, which he basically implemented this with like a poll function on these like structs or whatever. I actually think he did this in with an assembly. I think he had a bunch of assembly in here. Like I don't know if any of y'all watch Desoding or. He has like a bunch of insane like recreational projects.
What was he called?
Tsoding. I just say Tsoding. It's like he's Russian, so it's probably like a There's a better way to say it. I'm American, so I cannot say some of these. I actually think it sounds when he says it sounds more like a Z. Yeah, I was about to say sounds like Zoding. I just say it how it sounds spelled, but yeah, when he says it, he always introduces it. It sounds like a Z. What's broken Jamal. Like, we can't really help you if all you say is "please help me." You have to like, kind of describe
Illustrate the problem for us.
Yeah.
How does the problem present itself to you? Describe it. Help us help you.
They don't change. Okay, so you don't have like syntax highlighting. Is it? Are you in the REPL or are you in a an editor? Are you like in Notepad or? Yeah, what are you using to write your code? So, and what are they using to write their code?
Like you're running the Python shell? Well, that would do it. Yeah, you should grab something like VS Code or something. Then you can.
Does it look like this? Like what I'm showing on my screen? Can you see that? I don't. This is like just a normal Python REPL. Yeah, okay. The REPL on default doesn't have syntax highlighting, so you won't see any of the colors.
I heard someone talking about
REPL is
did have one, actually.
REPL is REPL. Is that what you're asking? REPL means read, eval, print loop. Did I get that right? Somebody can.
It's read, evaluate, print loop. Reads the code you put in, evaluates the code you put in, prints the result of that, and then loops back up to the top to read what you put in. REPL.
Okay, so the REPL doesn't have like syntax highlighting by default. Yeah, if you will it link to my Python? Well, this is Python. I don't know how to. Yeah, maybe somebody else should pick this up. I don't really know how to explain this.
I gave them a link to VS Code, so.
Okay. Yeah.
They might be talking about that.
Is it Jamal or Jamal or? Can I say Jamal because I kind of like saying Jamal. Kind of a badass name. Okay, fair enough. You create a new file and save it with a .py extension.
Yeah.
And at that point, it should. I guess you'll probably have to install an extension of like a Python extension. Maybe not. I don't actually know if it will.
Yeah, there should be things that pop up saying like, do you want to install like the Python plugin and stuff? And you do want to install the Python plugin usually. I think it's just like file and then like new file. File and then new. And then you type in your program's name, .py. Try not to use spaces. You'll learn that spaces are not good in file name.
Yeah.
Use an underscore if you want to have a gap between words. It'll save you a lot of time in the future. I hate having to like surround things with quotes.
Quotations.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That in my head. Yeah. Yeah. Even if your operating system allows spaces and file names, it's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Before I learned programming, I always thought it was okay. Is it up and running?
Welcome.
Yeah, anytime.
Welcome to Python.
Welcome to your dev environment. Awesome.
Why does this cat have a thumb?
And the fist is interesting. You just gotta use all those, and then it's relatively easy.
Okay, that's insane. It's like, have you ever used this is gonna, no one's used it, like Ponylang, if you ever like played with it?
Ponylang?
Yeah, like the programming language.
I have not.
It has like such like it's like an actor-based language, so it's like built-in async. Like everything's like async by default, basically.
Yeah, like JavaScript.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know much about JavaScript, but it also has like crazy types. Like the typing system is like insane. You'll never see anything like it.
Oh man, I like their little icon.
Yeah, they also have a great mascot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
Their types are based on like who holds the reference. So like it prevents like data.
That's like their version of like their type checker in Rust, kind of. Like
yeah.
Interesting.
It's a really cool type system. It's like trying to wrap your like like your brain around it will like kind of break it a few times, maybe. Like at least for me. But like they don't have there's no like it's an async language with no locks because of the type system. So they don't have to use locks. So it's really cool.
That is really cool. Yeah,
like-
curve async in Rust just seems very cursed.
I kind of hate that Ponyling's not like more popular because it's like it's so cool, but like it's also it's almost like an esoteric language at this point.
I'm gonna look it up. Example.
Yeah, reference capabilities is their type system. It's they have docs. It's somewhere, or yeah, not there. So there's docs somewhere, but to find them. It's been a while since I've played with ponies, so. This is like the standard library docs, I guess. You probably found it already. You probably found it way faster than I did.
The bureaucracy package.
Yeah, actors in general is like a weird, like it's like a, I wouldn't say it's weird. It's just like a very common paradigm. Like at least, you know, like so like, I could definitely see like a huge actor based like program could definitely like get like pretty crazy. I guess like the only thing I could think of that's similar in Python is something with like an async program with like thousands of tasks, you know.
Hmm.
Honestly, doing like async in like one of these like low level languages like Rust or C seems like insane. I don't know what like I said, I didn't know how insane like async is in Rust, but like if they've I mean if async is like a keyword like in Rust, it's got to be like reasonably supported, yeah.